blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again. Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On second down.
Oh, my God.
Dickerson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Run.
This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to
oh my God.
Dickerson. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's caught out left side by Casper. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Up the middle they go. Dickerson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Eric Dickerson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
Keating the
tackle just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now.
Oh, get it.
Stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also got the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Falcons. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They're going to run forward with Jones. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now after the touchdown,
where the hell is
the lead? Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got him in, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. First to his right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
23 seconds to go till halftime.
What is this? You don't got no bunch, boy.
Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here.
No way, bro.
That's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. In motion, left goes Crabtree. Throwing is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Thrown down, they want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. And this one complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Rodgers now to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard,
Hell yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Here's Rodgers. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So no problems at all on that one. Virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, With no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Reggie White, his 2nd sack of the night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting the sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here, and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th.
Turn around.
Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Flushed out right. Now look out.
Give me the... What?
He's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Rodgers. And he can't find anything.
Oh, my God.
He goes down. Julius Peppers able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Falcons are going to...
Oh, man.
This is what you gotta do all day? Why don't you clean the kitchen? Why don't you sleep? Why don't you